Hello, welcome to your darling program, The Gist on BNB Radio Podcast. My name is Blessing. It's been a whole week and it's so good to be back on the show again. A lot of things have been happening in the media lately, and a sad one was about the demise of a flying officer, Tolulope Arotile, who happens to be Nigerian Air Force first female combat helicopter pilot. May her soul rest in peace. My sympathy goes out to her family members and her loved ones. On today's episode, I'll be talking about accepting constructive criticism. I'm not talking about a situation whereby someone tries to berate or lash out at you. No, I'm talking about a situation whereby someone offers you valid points, valid reasons about yourself or about a particular thing. Criticism, constructive criticisms can either come in positive or negative light. It depends on the kind of situation or the particular situation that the critic is trying to address. But the thing is, how do you handle criticisms? How do you handle constructive criticisms? Are you the type that hates it when people tries to correct you or tell you about your wrongdoings? Are you the type that want people to correct you in a certain way? You know, a lot of people like it when they correct them privately. They don't like people correcting them in the public. Yes. And how do you feel when you are being criticized? When someone tries to tell you about your wrongdoings or, try to offer some constructive criticisms to you, how do you feel about it? Do you accept it in good faith, or do you feel bad about it, or do you feel so angry, like, why did you tell me this? You're not supposed to talk to me like this. Okay, but the thing is, we have to be open to criticism. We have to be very, very open and expect criticisms, constructive criticism. Why? Because no one person knows it all. As long as we are human beings, we are bound to make mistakes. Okay? And you may be thinking that what you're doing is right when it is not. Of a truth, it is not. But you might not know that what you've been doing is wrong. Okay? I'm not talking about pleasing anybody. I'm just talking about doing the right thing. Accepting constructive criticism. Now, some things may make someone not to really accept constructive criticism, and that is pride or ego. Pride can make someone not to accept. When you're being told that what you're doing is wrong, you don't want to accept, rather you go ahead to punish that person or insult or, do a lot of unwholesome thing. It is very wrong. And, people all over the world actually offer constructive criticism. Some people do, to even government, parastatals, to people, to individuals, to society, to community, to leaders and all that. To anyone, okay? But the aim is just to underline, to tell you, this is where you're getting it right, this is where you're getting it wrongly, buckle up here and keep it up here, okay? So there is need for constructive criticism. But the thing is, when people go ahead to do constructive criticism, they have to take cognizance of the fact that it has to be done without being insulting or abusive. Yes, that is where a lot of people get it wrong. Okay, so before I continue, I would like us to take a very short break, and when we return shortly, the gist continues. Please stick around.
They cause pala for area. Someone come save me from Delilah. Save me from Delilah.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. This is still The Gist on BNB Radio Podcast. And today we've been talking about accepting constructive criticism. And like I was saying before we went on that break, I said that insult and abuse is not necessary when offering constructive criticism. It is not even necessary at all when doing criticism to people. Yes. You just have to make your points clear. Just make it clear to them, make it clear to people that this is where they are getting it wrong, this is where they are getting it right, okay? And also, for those who cannot do without being abusive or insulting when airing their views, they should know that it is very wrong. It is not right at all, because that insult or abuse you are pouring out on that other person, okay, you don't know the level of damage that it can cause psychologically to that other person. We have to work on ourselves. That is what I have to say. We have to work on ourselves. Try as much as possible to make your points, your opinions clear without being insulting, okay? And also, when one offers you a constructive criticism, all you need to do is just sieve out the necessary facts, sieve out what's important in what they have said, and use it, work with it, okay? So that is what it should be. And the thing is, when someone tries to correct another person, okay, maybe you see someone doing wrong or doing something the wrong way, it's just your duty to just tell the person, see, this thing we are doing like this is not right, okay? See the reason why. You could have done it this way, it's better like this and all that. Then if the person wants to accept it, good and fine. But if not, if it's something that requires the person to be punished and all that, then the wrath of the law or whatever will come after that person. But the thing is that you have played your role by letting the person know that this thing they are doing is wrong, okay? All right, so I hope that this episode was insightful, and I would like you to please drop your contributions about this topic. Please do drop your contribution about this topic and follow us on our social media platform. We are on Facebook at blackmediabrands, and then please, you can also follow us on Twitter, and as well drop your contributions about this topic on Twitter as well at blackmediabrands. And we are on IG, Instagram at blackmediabrands_official. You can as well watch us on YouTube at blackmediabrands. Then we're on Anchor FM at BNB Radio Podcast. You can as well visit our website at www.bnb.com.ng. Okay, so this is where I'll be drawing the anchor in today's episode. I hope that you learned one or two. Thank you for listening. My name is Blessing Ezeja. Peace out.